just got back from the biggest antique store in Colorado, and I have to say, it did not disappoint. So I'm gonna take you around the store and just kind of show you how I like to shop for antique items and what I'm always keeping my eye out for and how I kind of navigate and go about the store, because there is a lot that can go into this kind of stuff and sometimes it's hard to find some items. So I'm just gonna give you my best tips and tricks on how I do that, and also show you some nice fun treasures that I found in the store, and I also picked some up too. So after that, we'll come back here. I'll show you everything that I got and how I styled it in my home. Some things I can't quite style in my home yet because you will see them in a future makeover video, but I'll definitely give you a haul of everything that I got, and I'm so excited. I definitely scored, so let's go antiquing. So if you're not familiar with antique stores, they're usually set up with different booths. So you walk around the store and each booth has a collection of vintage items from a vendor. There's tons of different vendors here, and each one has their own unique collection of all kinds of trinkets and just different items. This place was huge and it was definitely overwhelming when we walked in. So let me show you what I like to keep an eye out for. Something that you can almost always expect to see in these types of stores are tons of natural materials. This includes wicker and woven baskets, and I love getting them here specifically because there's something about the aged feel these baskets have that make them feel a lot more loved and just one of a kind. I also love to keep an eye out for pottery pieces. There's usually tons of handmade vases, jugs, kitchenware, and just so much more. And I love bringing in a piece like this into my home because it really helps give my space an organic feel. There's something about having a handcrafted pottery piece in your home that just feels so unique and artsy. It's also a great way to mix elements and to incorporate a smoother texture here and there. If you like games and old-timey stuff like this, then you're probably gonna like what I'm about to share with you. This video is sponsored by June's Journey, so here's a quick word about them, and then we'll get right back into the rest of the haul. June's Journey is a hidden object mystery game with a captivating detective story taking you back to the glamour of the 1920s with a diverse cast of characters. Each new scene takes you further through a thrilling murder mystery story that sets the main protagonist, June Parker, in a quest to solve the murder of her sister and uncover her family's many secrets. The best part is that this game is free on mobile devices and on the desktop through Amazon and Facebook. What's crazy is June's Journey was just released less than 5 years ago, and they already have more than 30 million fans all across the world. I'm all for murder mysteries. Crime shows are actually one of my favorite genres to watch. I love playing this game when I just need a little escape from reality for a second, and this definitely does the trick. It is so fun. If you are into murder mysteries like I am, then you will definitely love this game. And you can download June's Journey for free by clicking the link in the description box. I highly recommend it. Thank you to June's Journey for sponsoring today, and let's get back into the video. Another thing that you can pretty much always find here is wooden items. And at antique stores specifically is where you can find those really aged, rustic, reclaimed wood pieces. I love to keep my eye out for any rustic looking stools, benches, cutting boards, wooden utensils, anything that can add some warmth to my space and also cast off that rustic feel in my home. I specifically look for wood that has some dark brown fading and marks on it, so if it has that, I know that it's truly aged wood. I love to mix old vintage decor with new decor because it makes my space feel so much more balanced and it helps achieve the look of a curated home, which I personally love. So any sort of old vintage looking wood that I can get my hands on, I will absolutely add it to my cart.
When you're going through everything, make sure to check the back of shelves and underneath items and just dig around because that's usually where you find the best hidden gems. I also recommend that if you like what you see in a certain booth, go through it again because for whatever reason, I always find what I'm looking for the second time I go around. And that's it for inside of the store. Now let's head back to our house and I can show you everything that I got and how I'm gonna style it in my home.
Okay, boy did we get some good stuff. Okay, so I'll have to say almost all of these items that I got are intended for my kitchen. So the first items I got, they were all from separate booths, but I still am gonna put them in the same spot so I feel like they all kind of go together and they're all kind of the same thing. So it's this gorgeous copper brassy toned pan, and I'm pretty sure this shape is to hold eggs, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know. But I absolutely, oh shit, they took the prices off of these, huh? But I'm pretty sure this was, I wanna say either $16 or $20. It was not bad. I've seen these go for like $30 to $50, so I was definitely had to get him. But I love the iron handle of it and how imperfect it looks. I also just love how rustic and antique it looks. It's actually an antique piece, so it's really gonna add that charm and character and really gonna spruce up my space a lot more. And as you guys know, I'm doing a kitchen makeover very, very soon. And one of the things that we're doing for that makeover is replacing the microwave with a whole bunch of weathered backsplash. And then I'm gonna hang up a gold curtain rod and hang some decor on it. And I love the way that this looks, especially up against the weathered backsplash. I feel like it's so classic and timeless, and I absolutely love kitchen decor because it's so practical at the same time. I don't think, I mean, maybe I could use this. I never will. But I also got this guy to pair with him. So this is just that same copper material, and they had a lot of these, but the other ones were a lot more rose gold and pinky, and I like how this one isn't too bright. It's a very dull color, but it's still that coppery gold tone, and it's very, very pretty. It's almost brassy. It's like a penny. It looks like a penny, a dirty penny. I'm into it. So yeah, I think these two guys hung near each other over my stove are gonna look so good. And it's definitely the look I'm going for my kitchen makeover. Oh, I also got this guy, which I probably put next to those guys, but if it looks too much, then I'll probably just prop this up on the floating shelves because I'm also getting some floating shelves in my kitchen. I kind of explained my whole kitchen plans in my last video. It was a home update video and I went in depth of everything that we're planning on doing in the kitchen. So if this is confusing or if you're just curious, want to know, definitely go check out that video because that makeover will be coming very, very soon. But this is really cute, but just that same dirty penny coppery color. I love this. It looks like there's little cherries on it. I think this was like $10. Honestly, the prices here were not bad at all. Definitely more than thrift store prices, but you can definitely expect that when you're antiquing. But I wouldn't say that they were abnormally large for an antique store. I feel like they were very reasonable. So that was nice. The next thing I got is this beautiful pitcher jug. This definitely looks handmade and I love the almost ombre effect. I think this would be perfect, again, styled in my kitchen, either on my floating shelves that I'm gonna get or just used right next to my stove. You could also use this what it's meant to be for as a pitcher. I think this would also be really cute next to a coffee machine if you have like a Keurig or an espresso machine like I do and you need to fill up water. This would be a great thing to just kind of put next to your coffee machine and so you have it nearby so you can just fill up the water and then bring it back when you're done with it. And then it can always be out and displayed, but it's a pretty and practical decor moment, which I'm always preaching about. You guys know that I love pretty and practical decor. That should be just my motto on my channel, I swear. Okay, I have to show you my favorite thing that I picked up now. And when I found these, I immediately put them in our cart. My husband was like, oh, what are those? And I was like, no, you know, I love these. Like, just trust me. This is a look. Just trust me. I got these salt and pepper shakers. Let me just give you a little close up of these. So the detailing on this is absolutely beautiful. And it has some color to it. I don't know if someone painted over that or if it's supposed to be there. I don't hate it, but I'm sure that I can just wipe it off with some acetone or something like that. I love the little handle on the top and just the vintage feel that these have. They look very antique and expensive, but if I remember right, these were only $12 for both of them. So it was such a steal. But there are these brass salt and pepper mills that I had in my cart and I was so close to buying, but they were $200 and I just could not splurge on it. And I told myself, before you buy this, you need to check all the thrift stores and just see if you can find something similar that is a better deal. And girl, I found it. But I love these. I'm definitely going to be styling these on my floating shelves. I don't know if I'll use them. I have some salt and pepper shakers that I recently got. So I don't know if I'll actually use these guys. They were kind of just more for display, but maybe we'll see. Maybe they're really good and I can try them out. So we'll see, but my plan was to just use them for decoration and I love them. And I definitely had my eye on something like this for a while. So glad we scored with these. And this next item is the one item that's not meant for the kitchen, but I'm gonna use it in my kitchen. So it is this gorgeous wooden floral carved box. And I absolutely love this. You could use this as a jewelry box. You could use this as shelf decor. You could stack this on some books, on a console table or a desk. There's just so many ways that you can style this guy, but it looks so unique and handmade. And I had nothing like this. And I love to get pieces that stand out and that I don't have anything like because, you know, why not? But I'll use this for my floating shelves. Once again, like I said, everything that I got is for the kitchen makeover. So it's definitely gonna come in handy and come to good use. But yeah, this will go in my kitchen or maybe my bathroom. Maybe my like nightstand. This would be really cute on a nightstand too. Okay, we got her. And the next thing I got is this wooden spoon. And I feel like I am always getting like wooden utensils in my hauls. This one will not be for use. I don't know if I probably could use him, but it's definitely just for decor, just to stick in my utensil crock. I have a whole bunch of newer wooden utensils that I use every day for cooking, but I've been looking for one for a while that looks just a lot more rustic and different, just to give that space a little bit more age and charm. She just looks so cute and it's gonna add that little pop of something to my kitchen crock. And I've been on the lookout for one of these for a while. This was $10, I do remember that. Which isn't bad. I probably think this piece of wood is probably pretty old, so I don't think $10 is that bad for this. And next I got this cute little kettle / teapot. I love this guy. So he is really heavy too. I'm pretty sure it's like cast iron or something because it's very, very heavy. But I love the look of this guy. I love the little handle of him. This will be perfect, again, on my floating shelves. What's new? Or it would look really cute on top of this little stool that I have on my kitchen. I think this with a little plant next to it would look stunning together. But I'm planning on putting this on my floating shelves, probably on a stack of books or kind of used as a bookend sort of moment. But I just wanted some decor that looks like it belongs in the kitchen that I probably won't actually use. I do love all of my pretty and practical decor that I actually can use, which I'm sure I could actually use this, but this was intended to just kind of be displayed on my floating shelves for a pretty little kitchen moment, if you know what I mean. But I love the rough texture that it has on it. It just gives it a little bit more detail and makes it feel more handmade and older. I wish you guys could feel how heavy this is because it is like, it's heavy. Also a pretty impractical decor piece that I probably won't really use as practical decor, but we love her anyways. Next, I got this cute silver and wooden spoon, and I'm definitely not going to use this. It's pretty rusty crusty, but I'm planning on hanging this right next to the pots that I got just to change it up a little bit. I also think that because this is silver, a nice mixed metal would look really good. I don't have a lot of silver in my kitchen, so I think just like tiny little pops of silver here and there is really cute. And definitely don't be afraid to mix metals. I do it all the time and I really do like it. I think it looks good. I wouldn't say like do half and half. I would say pick a solid metal and then have an accent metal. Just do what you want. You know what? You do you. If you want half and half, do half and half. You do you, girl. But for me, I like to have a primary metal and then a secondary metal. Gold, silver. And this was only $2.50. Such a steal. Great. Such a steal. And the last item I got, another item for my floating shelves. What do you know? Are you surprised? So they are these gorgeous handmade pottery plates. So they look like this. They have this gorgeous speckled feature, and on the bottom they have this little riser. It almost looks like a little cake stand almost. But I absolutely love the way that these look. They look so handcrafted and handmade. And I know that they are because the tag said something about it, like handmade pottery something. I wonder if there's their name to sign. Sometimes when you have a handmade pottery piece, they sign their name on the bottom, and that's how you know someone actually made it. This one is not signed, but I know that this was handmade. I'm pretty sure. Anyways, I think that these just stacked on my floating shelves are going to be so cute. I love the way that they look from the side, but also from the front too. I also got these because I really need a little trivet to set my spatulas and my wooden utensils down when I'm cooking. I noticed that I always am just setting them on the counter, and obviously it gets the countertop so messy. So I've been looking for a little trivet or something to have next to my stove to put my used utensils on. So I think this is going to be perfect for that, but it's also going to be perfect styled on my floating shelves, just used as decor as well. And this was $10 for the set of 2. So I love them. I think they are so cute, so handmade. I'm really excited about these. These are just going to add that little crafty element to my space, and I cannot wait to use these in my kitchen. So that is it. That is everything we got today. Let me know how you guys enjoyed this video. Did you like it? Did you not? Should I keep doing more like this? Do you like thrifting videos, or would you rather me go to like Home Goods, Hobby Lobby, those kind of stores? Please let me know. I love all of your feedback, and I just want to do what you guys want me to do. So let a girl know. It would really help me out. And yeah, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I would also love to have you over on Instagram too, so we can connect a lot more over there. And yeah, we'll see you in a few days in a new one. Thanks for watching. Bye.